What's going on, guys? Mr. T here, and not really sure why, but right now I feel like making a kind of setup video explaining how I do videos, because I do a lot of them, obviously, one a day, and that's pretty decent for people that's as small as me. The big guys, they do a lot more, but why when there's not getting as much of a result from it? So, I'm just going to kind of show the really convoluted setup that I have going and explain a few things. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of cut up stuff. Enjoy. So first of all, I would like to kind of apologize for how dark my room is. There's only one light, and it doesn't really light things up so well, but that's okay because we're going to be looking at screens anyways. So this is kind of how I record console gameplay. Here's my TV with Xbox, and I'll hook up the Wii as well. If I want to do stuff like that, and I have my Dazzle sitting here, which is plugged into my laptop. And here I have a bunch of shenanigans going on here. So this is Instant DVD Recorder, this program here, and it's hooked up into the Dazzle, and when I hit start recording, it will, start recording, and it'll put video files in this folder. I then drag them down here to whatever it was I'm doing. The last thing I did was some Black Ops 2 games. And then I will take the video files there, and for those, I just need the video files. But for a game like Little King's Story, I will need commentary as well. So that's why I have Audacity pulled up here. Audacity is a sound recorder. Like this. I speak, and actually it doesn't have the right mic selected because it thinks I'm using my headset, which is not plugged in right now. But if we go... You know what, I don't even know. Do things. Show that I'm speaking. It's not showing that I'm speaking. But essentially it'll show like my speaking there on Audacity. And then I would go to export, and I would export the sound file into the same folder. So in a folder for each episode will be the sound file and the video file. Video file works pretty much the same way. I hit start, and after like 1 or 2 seconds of delay, it'll switch from start recording down there to recording. And once it does that, I turn Audacity on. So that's how I sync the audio. Of course, in post-production, I still have to do a bit of syncing as well. So then see, I hit stop, and then up here, after it's done processing, it'll be like, oh, here, guess what? Here's your video file. Are you happy? And then, I put that in here. And that is essentially the recording part of making a console video. It's pretty heavy stuff, I know. Next is for how I would record a PC game like Minecraft. Now some of you are wondering, why don't you just record the screen while you're, doing this how do I make the videos thing? But you see, I can't show that I'm recording if I'm recording. Huh? See? So see, I use a program called Fraps, and, it lets me do some stuff. And it also shows the FPS in the upper right, so that's how I know that it detects the program. So here's Minecraft, and I'm like, blur, and let's just go to this world called yeah. Oh, hey, guess what? Yeah. And then I hit insert on my keyboard, and see how it changes to red. And that shows that Fraps is recording. And then, because of the way Fraps works, I have it record Windows 7 sound and external output, so it'll record my mic, like my microphone, and all Windows 7 sounds, which includes a Skype call. So that's how I do group commentary, is it'll record my mic and the output of Skype, which is my friends. So that makes that really easy. So now here, I'm going to stop that. Doing all this with one hand takes a while, because, holding the phone with the other. And I go into the Fraps movie files, and this is essentially my home of operations, my base, my getup. And here's the video file. Fraps will just straight up dump them all up in here. And oh look, here it is. Ding, da da ding, da 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 ding. So let's say that was an episode of Terraria with Homies, which is at the time of this showing gonna be an old series. But then I would drag the files in here, and then I would... Got a Skype message, but let's not worry about that. Shut up. You slut. Anyways. So, see, like, what I'd do is I would chunk them up to about 15 minutes. Like, take... Like... Because Fraps, it will chop videos up to 4 gigabyte sections. So see, this is a 10-minute section and a 13-minute section. I like my videos to be either 15 to 20 minutes. So then I'll pick those and say, okay, that'll be episode 46, these two chunks. These two are long enough, that'd be 47, I didn't mean to play that. That one's long enough on its own, 13 minutes, why not just make that one video, etc, etc. That's pretty much how I go about that. And then what I'll do is I will take them into Windows Movie Maker, and I will add my intro in at the start. Oh hey, my awesome intro. And that'll go at the start. I'll chunk up the videos and I'll hit save movie. And then I'll save the movie. I'm not going to show that at the moment because that takes a while. After I save the movie, you get a WMV file like this. Yay, finished product, pretty much. Pretty gangster. So then I will take those WMV files and run it through a program called Handbrake. If it will load, that would be great, actually. If you could just cooperate with me. Exactly. Here we go. And the reason I use this is because for apps record, because of the fact that it cuts into 4 gigabyte sections, the files tend to be really freaking big. So I will just dump a file up in here, just grab it, grab the base file, base video file like that. Oh hey, grab it, whatever, yay. And I will then change it to export to a MP4 and change the quality just a little bit, not that much, most of the time like that, so that way the file size will be smaller. Because that means that it doesn't take up as much hard drive space and it won't take as long to upload. And then once I take those MP4 files, I will put them in upload ready, which is pretty much my gigantic schedule for everything. I order them up by what episode they are, line them all up, and then off they go. And that's how it works. And then I'll pretty much just be like, oh hey, I don't want to be on Twitter right now, I want to be on YouTube. Yay, King Tizye 96, that's me, that's the kid you're watching right now. I'd go to upload, and then I drag all these scumbags in from my upload ready. Schedule them, thumbnail them. I'm not going to go over that because that stuff's pretty self-explanatory. And that's pretty much my process for making a video. There's a lot of steps that it takes just for one video to, get made. I have to record it, then I have to compile the footage, then I have to compress it, and then I have to upload it. And with console gameplay, I have to use multiple different programs just for recording. And if I want to do group commentary on a console, I haven't even figured that out. That will come with time, though. So yeah, not really entirely sure why I decided to do this, but I hope it sheds some light on your shenanigans. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my gangster screensaver, which I really like. I like stuff like that, fractal art. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Peace.